The woman accusing Donald Trump of rape took the witness stand today, telling a Manhattan jury in graphic detail exactly how she says Donald Trump raped her close to 30 years ago inside the dressing room of a luxury department store in New York City. Now, I'm quoting from her testimony today. "I'm here because Donald Trump raped me. And when I wrote about it, he said it didn't happen. He lied and shattered my reputation. I'm here to try and get my life back." Former magazine columnist Carroll is suing the former president for battery and defamation. Her testimony today went into detail, how she says she met Donald Trump at a party. The picture from that party seen here, there she is on the left, and then bumped into him at a department store. The two exchanged what she said was playful banter. Trump then convinced her to come into a dressing room under the guise that she would help him pick out a gift for a female friend. That's what Carroll said. He immediately shut the door, shoved her against the wall. Quote, "I was extremely confused and suddenly realizing that what I thought was happening was not happening. I didn't want to make a scene. I know that sounds strange." She testified that Trump used his weight to hold her against the wall. Quote, "I was pushing him back. I was almost too frightened to think." She then went into graphic detail about the alleged rape and what she described as the consequences that have lasted a lifetime. "It left me unable," she said, "to ever have a romantic life again. I was ashamed. I thought it was my fault." But the problem is, even now, Carroll can't recall exactly what day or even year the incident occurred in the 1990s. And that has been something the defense has focused on a lot. So let me bring that to you, Tamara. I mean, that is an issue the defense has brought up again and again, that she doesn't remember the year, she doesn't remember the day, she doesn't remember the season. How tough do you think is that it's going to be for a jury?
I don't think it's very tough at all. Here's why. Most people in their lifetime, they go through some kind of trauma, whether it's a sexual assault, their parents getting divorced, getting beaten up in the schoolyard, something like that. And what happens is you remember, but you don't remember the exact date. And we have other information and other witnesses who were going to say that they told her or she told them at the time that this occurred. And so I think it makes her more believable that she says, look, I don't know the exact date. It wasn't August 15th, 19, whatever, at 5 o'clock p.m. Everything else is believable except the exact date and time.
Mercedes?
And
What do you make of that?
Honestly, that jury's going to say, if this changed the trajectory of your entire world, that you were never able to have a romantic relationship again, and this ruined you for life, how could you not remember the date? Yeah. You lived with the date, the year, at a minimum a year, the year itself, maybe the month. But yes, the defense attorney is going to seize upon all those details that are missing in the narrative that you claim happened to you many years ago.
Now, cross-examination is expected to happen tomorrow, but already her own lawyers are putting out there in preparation for cross-examination. This is number 5. They asked her, have you ever donated to a candidate? Yes, $1,000 to President Obama. Who have you voted for? Obama, Clinton, Biden. What is your view of Donald Trump? Carroll, he's vile. Tamara, I mean, they know that that's going to be an issue on cross-examination, right?
I'm really surprised that the judge is going to let that into the courtroom. I mean, it can show bias or it can show some kind of ulterior motive here. I'm just surprised by all of that. Look, just because she's a Democrat or votes on a party line doesn't necessarily mean that she's out to get Donald Trump or lying.
And Donald Trump has been posting about this on his Truth Social, right? He's been blasting her. He's been calling her a liar. And the judge actually confronted Trump's lawyer today about it, saying, you know, what's going on with this after it was read 2 Truth Social posts that Donald Trump posted. And this is what the lawyer, Joe Tacopina, said. Here's all I can tell you. I will speak to my client and ask him to refrain from any further posts regarding this case. I will do the best I can do, Your Honor. That's all I can say. But it is possible, I guess, right, if he keeps doing it, that Trump could be held in contempt.
Oh,
right?
without question. And this is a no-nonsense judge. Judge Kaplan is no-nonsense. So keep baiting. You're going to be sanctioned. There might be an adverse ruling. There's already been adverse rulings against Trump. So he really needs to comport himself. This is no joke in that particular courtroom.
Yeah. Thank you for watching. Go to NewsNationNow.com to find NewsNation on your cable provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.